What up, guys? Follow me as I pack for our 100 subscriber Toledo trip. Come on. Got some moving boxes over here. We're going to talk about in the episode. Dishwasher's running. Here's the setup. Chris wants us to go for a run on Sunday, so I will be packing my stuff, entertaining him. Got my running shoes right there. Got my headphones right here. The only issue I foresee, this is going to be after a day of drinking, and Saturday is also daylight savings time, and we're springing forward. So that means 2 a.m. turns into 3 a.m., and Chris wants to run at 7 a.m., which really is like 6 a.m. for us. So I think that it's going to be a grave mistake. I don't think we're going to do it, but I'll bring the stuff just in case we end up deciding to. Got my underwear and socks in there, short t-shirt probably from 2014 if I had to guess. I have my camo underwear, can't let the ops see me out in Toledo. And I have this crew neck that I just recently acquired. You guys will be seeing this probably on the day of our 5K as well. Ask me how many miles I've ran today. Very good cop at the thrift store. Marissa was making me worried that I wasn't bringing enough clothes. The weather is going to be a little bit uncharacteristic for the time of the year, so I'm also bringing a t-shirt in addition to my outfit that I will be wearing on Saturday. This is a nice little Steelers t-shirt. Got it pretty recently. Hopefully I can rile up some of the Browns fans. We are in close proximity to Cleveland. That's the to-go bag. I also have my Alps. Switch to these. We will be talking about these in the episode. And I have a shooter of New Amsterdam. We did not have any Smirnoff ices, so I'm going to try and ice Chris in principle, but with this New Am shooter. Also packing that 2 days in advance, so it's probably going to be very warm. This is the outfit for Saturday. We got the Jordans. Luckily, they are fake, so hopefully nobody tries to jump me. In Toledo, Thinking Beer's hat, normal jeans, and a Henley shirt. It's going to be about 70 degrees and rainy. That could be a grave mistake. I probably will be sweating, especially after the wine fest, but that's what we're rocking with. We'll see you guys later.
I'm just going to show you guys what I brought, what I'm packing for 1 day wine fest run in Toledo. First, we got the shoes, Nike Vomero 18s in the bag. Now that half of my bag is taken up, we got the important stuff. So we got the shirts, too much. So basically, this Henley, these black pants are gonna be an emergency fit just in case it's a little rainy tomorrow. We'll put that at the bottom of the bag. Now we got lots of running stuff. Boom, undershirt for running. This, a sleep shirt, just in case, a little cutoff. This one, going over for running. This one, just in case it's nice out, a little thin for running. Then I brought shorts and pants. Says it's gonna be 38 degrees, but we don't really know what it's gonna be like out there. So that's all my running / t-shirts. I'm gonna wear what I'm gonna wear all day at the wine fest at breakfast on Saturday to Toledo, so I don't really need to pack that, but I got black flannel, black jeans, white t-shirt, and then we got these Saucony socks, Skims underwear from my girlfriend, and then most importantly, Thinking Beer's hat, balaclava, and my new running vest. Let's go to Toledo.
Good morning, chap. I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't get too drunk last night. We stayed out too late, did too many Irish car bombs. We were at Renshaw's, and everybody knows that they have bad taps there. It's not surprising I'm hungover right now. I should have been expecting this, getting home at 2 a.m., waking up at 7 a.m. But it is 8:30 a.m. of the Toledo trip. I have to perform today. I have to put on for you guys. I'm drinking a little hair of the dog right here. I won't be telling Chris. I would hope he doesn't learn about this until he records or starts editing the video. I don't want him to think less of me as a man. But ibuprofen, morning beer, meat stick, this is how I'm getting through. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Wish me Godspeed, and let's have a day. dozen tribute.
Walking with all the bags right now. Just checked into the hotel. We got lots of bags. This guy Joe's killing it. We got the leftovers. We got bags. I got a backpack on too. Toledo, there's our hotel. It's a beautiful day.
Right over there is where we'll be staying. And there's King Tut. A bit on my hand, nothing to be worried about. Here's the bathroom, pretty good shower. Got some towels up in there. Little bag on the door. I think it has a blow dryer on it. Interesting setup. Here's where the magic happens. A couple beds. Oh yeah. And here's the view. If you look closely, you can see King Tut. Nope, that's a telephone pole. But pretty good. Can't complain.
Glass.
Do you know how this shit works? You saw what he was doing?
What?
The wine for the bottle opener?
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
This guy gets it.
You want me to put it in the...
Why are they looking through the only boarded up part? There's
These
fucking
kids are just as tall as you.
hole.
These little kids are the same height.
Snapshot history.
Whoa. Oh, there's a hole there. Dude, there's like hella wind blowing through here. Ye old dirty bird cock and balls.
Cock and Ball Bar. Second bar of Toledo. The other 5 we walked by are closed. And Wine City, or Wine Festival, is in about half an hour.
Wine Fest. What is it? Marissa, when I'm drunk?
Joe. Just sit on it.
We get wine at every single spot. We drink so much wine that we don't know what type of wine we're drinking. The smallest pour of all time. Coffee.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
This place, yeah. What wine have you bought?
Hoorah. Hoorah. I would say 7 out of 10 now. 20 short minutes ago, I was at 3 out of 10. I got a glass of wine. I've had several sips since then. Not in rough shape, but I don't know if I'm going to remember this. Hoorah. Stolen valor.
It's King Tut, Joe.
Where? That guy?
No.
2 bottles of wine. Big glass of wine. Not sure which one we're gonna. What's this? Someone had a good time.
It's empty. I stepped on it.
Extra creamy, they say. That's what they used to call me in high school.
Boo.
Yeah, whatever. Our girlfriends just chat.
Chat. Chat.
Is in the building.
They just pulled up and
They
they're
brought their own wine glasses. We left you guys enough new M for your own shooters.
Wow.
Where did you get that?
I brought it. I new aimed Chris. It's like icing somebody, but with new am. He got ammed.
Yuck.
We off the lean.
Ready? Cheers.
What is that, man? I don't like that. That looks fucking weird. Hell no.
It's Toledo time.
What is this? Who is that? You're not fucking real. What is that? I can't. I don't have the finger dexterity.
Can't wait to run in the morning.
How about that your alarm?
This weight loss challenge is going great.
Do you notice I switched to Alps?
Alps?
Yeah.
No, they look
Instead
the
of
same.
Zens?
No,
It's
it's a common brand.
Oh yeah, it's different. But here, smell this.
A little off. Oh, it smells good.
Yeah.
It smells like a cologne, dude.
Oh yeah, it's tropical fruit. You know, I was always like a citrus Zen guy. I got tropical fruit. This is the first time I feel like in my life that I've ever seen marketing really work.
Oh.
Tucker Carlson advertises these a shit ton, but it felt like out of nowhere, everybody in my life that was using Zins switched over to Alps.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Everybody I know. And it's the same price as Zins, but it's 5 more per container. And this is the weirdest shit to me. Everybody switched at like the same time. I switched like last weekend and I pulled up to work on Monday and I was putting an Alp in and somebody's like, "You're on Alps? I just started those yesterday." And I was like, "I started 2 days ago." And somebody else was like, "I started 3 days ago." And we were talking about it and everybody said the exact same thing, that it feels like you're getting a chemical burn on your lip.
From Alps or from Zins?
From Alps.
Whoa.
It's really weird. I used to get it when I would actually chew, like real tobacco. And it just felt like, you know, the nicotine or something was just like burning a hole into your lip where the nicotine would just shoot straight into your bloodstream. And now that's what it feels like with these kind of. I'm past it now though. I'm used to it, so my lip's good. But it is weird though, because can you kind of tell how the top has nothing in it and the bottom is just full of everything?
You can't even it out. You can't.
No.
Even
So every
touch it
time
and
I put
flatten it?
one in, I kind of even out with my teeth. And I go. I like bite it around. And then I put it in. But the weird thing with this is I like the flavor so much that I'll have it in for like 30 minutes and then I'll pop it out of my lip and put it on my tongue and press it against the top of my mouth to get the flavor out.
That is so weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird. But yeah, check in here, Chris. Chris is going to be opening his wine bottle, but I'll get into the real cold open here.
How did you open yours, bro?
Dude, it took me a fucking fat minute. Chris was trying to work on getting the camera set up. It took me so long. We got this cork, or what do you call that? Like a fucking wine opener from the clerk downstairs. And it's like this cheap plastic one. It took me, I would say, probably 5 minutes for me to get the cork into the bottle and then another 5 for me to be able to pull it out. It was impossibly difficult. I don't know if that's just the wine fest, if they're really keeping shit under wrap, trying to secure their bottles or not, but it's difficult. So while you guys watch Chris do this, I'll tell a little story from my work that I thought was really weird. So you know how I'm a freight broker, right? So I deal with customers and truck drivers. I thought this shit was weird as fuck. One of my customers, all right, Chris got it quick. Chris got it quick. That's good shit. But one of my customers who I run freight for, and she's the one that requests quotes from me, bought her own truck as like a side business. Personally, she has her
Like
own.
an Amazon truck or just
like a
delivery
flatbed truck.
Okay.
She just bought a flatbed. She got her
like a
motor
F-150,
carrier.
just a normal truck or like
No, like a semi.
Okay,
Like
okay.
a semi. So she started her own business, and now she's running freight. But the weird part is, she's running the loads for her own company that I'm running for them. So it's really fucking confusing. But she will email me and ask for a quote on a shipment, and I'll give her the quote, and then she'll be like, yeah, that quote works. And then she'll text me off her personal number and be like, hey, can I run that shipment with my truck? And I'm like, yeah, how much do you want for it? And I'll quote her like $1,200, and she'll be like, $800. And I'm like, yeah, that works. That's fine. And then I'll go to like dispatcher for the shipment, and I have to run through a checklist to make sure she knows everything. But it's pointless because it's her shipment, so she knows everything about her. And normally it's called like check calls. So if a truck's over the road, I'll be like, hey, did you pick up? But obviously, if they didn't pick up, she would know because she's the customer.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
So she's like checking herself in a way.
Dude, it feels like illegal.
It does
because she's profiting off of her company.
That is
like,
very weird.
Do you understand this conceptually? Like it's it feels so fucking strange to me like I'm doing something illegal. But like
you might be, dude.
It's real easy money for me. It makes no difference to me because it's so weird to me because I'll quote her $1,200, she'll be like, yeah, I can do $800. So she knows that I'm making $400.
Yeah.
But she's like, yeah, that works.
Yeah. Well, she probably wants to just repeat business.
Yeah.
She wants to just keep
and she's making personal money on top of her work salary.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
I have family that has like they've started with like 3 Amazon trucks and they've gone up to like they have like 15 now.
Yeah. That's
just a thing that you can do, I guess.
Dude, and then the other work story, something really pissed me off. It was a kid in our fraternity. I won't dox him. I'll tell Chris after the episode. But he DMs me on Instagram and he's like, hey, I saw you were working for X company.
Yeah.
I'm interviewing with what are your thoughts on it? And I wrote a long message. I gave him my honest feedback. I was like, it's pretty difficult, but after 2 years, if you make it, it's pretty good, easy money. And if you're willing to buckle down, it's worth it. But it's not like something where it's not like a salary job where you're just gonna sit and watch the clock. You got to grind to make it work.
Yeah.
And I gave him a very earnest, honest answer, and he responds. And he goes, all right. For sure, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I was thinking I'd probably do it for like a year or two, and then I'd apply to a more reputable company.
He told you that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, dude. Like,
dude,
what the fuck?
It made me so mad. I was like,
Yeah.
I just gave you honest advice, and you're going to say that the company that I've worked for 5 years that you just asked me advice on is just a piece of shit company?
That's so dumb.
Dude, it was like if I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to work for your company, but it's just for experience, and then I'll work for a real company that doesn't fucking suck.
Right.
I was like, dude, don't fucking ever talk.
Dude, chill. Like, well, I'm not helping you out anymore. I retract everything out. All my help, I take it all back.
I literally said he's not applying to my office, but I was literally so upset that I thought I was going to message the manager of the office that he was applying to and be like, don't hire this kid.
Yeah.
He said that he's just looking for short-term experience and he's not invested in this.
Right.
I'm not, because I'm not that spiteful, but maybe I should, honestly.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah.
Well, hey, episode 30.
Episode 30,
The
big
big
time.
3-0.
You guys see what's going on right now.
New scenery, new backdrop.
You guys see the skyline.
Yeah, you guys see the beautiful silos behind us. We are in Toledo, officially the 100 sub competition. We've been here for, I don't know,
a while.
7 hours probably.
No, longer, dude.
It's only like 5:30, and I think we got here at like 11.
I guess we have only been here for 7 hours. It's
feels
been
like
such a
feels
long
like a lifetime.
Day. I did. You guys will see it in the clips in a second. We'll let it roll. But the first thing I did this morning, we went out last night. We had some beers. I woke up hungover, and I didn't want to be a piece of shit today or complain on the car ride down, so I did have a hair of the dog. I felt guilty, so I told Chris. In the clip you'll see, I was like, don't tell Chris.
Yeah.
But I needed something. I had ibuprofen. It feels like we've been here for 3 days.
It does feel like a long trip. Joe was saying this yesterday, too. It does kind of feel like a work trip, which is funny.
Yeah, it's because we had everything scheduled out.
Yeah.
An agenda.
I will say before we get into everything, like, apologies if the quality's off. We're on the...
Fuck you if you complain about the quality.
We're on the hot spot right now. The Wi-Fi, I called them, and I was like, I have a business meeting in 10 minutes. And
Marriott guest wasn't working.
Yeah, exactly. So, we're here, though. We just got back from Wine Festival. So
we're at 110 subscribers.
Is it 110 or at 109?
We're at 110 right now.
Dope.
Last episode didn't do shit, but we're still we're grinding. We're still on the come up. I would say next episode we'll probably have an idea of what our goal or what we're going to do for 250 subs. But yeah, just honestly, thank you guys.
Again, yeah.
Thank you. 100 subs. If you told 10-year-old Joe that my podcast would have 100 subscribers and I'd be in Toledo, Ohio, I probably would have killed myself because I knew my life would eventually lead to this. But here we are, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so we got here at 11. We went to a bar.
Yeah.
We went to, I guess before we get into Toledo, I am here with my friend Joe, who's developing rosacea potentially.
Am I?
You got rosy cheeks today, dude.
Do I? Well, it's because I've been drinking since 8 a.m. after I woke up hungover, and it's hot as fuck out. And I'm wearing this dumbass H&M waffle shirt with jeans. I fucking look like an idiot.
It did say it was gonna rain all day,
Yeah.
though, so we're happy that it's not raining, but it's very humid. Joe and I were like just had to walk all the girls like bags back to the hotel, and we came in drenched in sweat. And they're like, "What did you guys do out there?"
I was like pretty drunk, and I had 2 bags suffocating me and like some
Yeah.
sunglasses on. I'm surprised they even let me in here. But I'm here with my friend Chris. As much as I don't want to do this, I'm gonna do it. I'm here with my friend Chris, who likes to party. He likes to party.
This guy Joe said he was gonna ice me with New Am.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's it's just basically
not.
giving your friend a shooter. So
It's a
for those of you who
conceptual
don't
ice.
know, we take a fireball shooter before every single episode. Not a shooter, just a shot. And
yeah.
We didn't have one today, and I was like, oh man, we don't have it, but we just came from Wine Fest, which we'll get into in a second. But so
Great.
we're in return. I'm gonna make a makeshift shot while Joe keeps talking. It's gonna
Yeah.
be Celsius and New Am in
Oh,
in our wine glasses we just got today.
We've definitely had some drunk episodes. I think that the drunkest one might have been when we did the buzzball before my golf outing. But this one is it's ranking high on the list. And like I said, we've been drinking all day. Chris is lower than me, but we've talked about it. We're both down like 25 fucking pounds, and we've been drinking nonstop for about 6 hours right now. So we're definitely ripping. We're rolling. I don't think that we needed a shot. I didn't remember that I had this New Amsterdam shooter until Chris said, "Are you good with no shot before?" And I just remembered that I had it in my bag. So I don't think either of us need this. I think that, for the sake of the podcast, we have to, though. We're always going to provide for you guys, and this is a crucial component. I want this pod episode to be incoherent ramblings of madmen.
Yeah, it's. I mean, what do you expect from the 100 sub
my
Toledo
God.
episode? I just found
my
out
God,
the
this
only
smells
Celsius
so
flavor I
bad.
like. She got a sparkling cherry apple, dude. I like the grape flavor a lot. The grape is really good.
I normally can't do Celsius because when I have that much caffeine, it makes me super introspective, and I think that everyone hates me.
Caffeine?
Yeah.
I don't really drink.
If I drink an
caffeine either.
energy drink, I just get super sweaty and think that everybody that's ever talked to me hates me.
Yeah, I don't really drink caffeine either. I don't drink coffee. I don't have
Yeah, that was weird when you didn't order a coffee this morning.
I just don't drink. I'll just have 3 sips of my girlfriend's and be content. I like the taste of it, but I don't need a full coffee myself. Like,
Yeah. You like the taste?
yeah.
No, dude. That's weird. I drink black coffee, but most people drink coffee for the effect, not for the taste.
Oh, I like the way.
At
it
least
tastes.
guys, I think.
It's like
I don't think anybody's
chocolate
like, yeah, I
dessert.
like black coffee. Well, yeah, because girls drink bullshit ass coffee. Can I
All
get
right, let's do this. Though.
2
This is our
caramel
Glass
bones?
City Wine Fest. They call it again. We're gonna get into more Toledo history today, but they call it the Glass City, the Frog City,
Glass City, Frog City?
the city that makes 2 podcasters become great.
Yeah.
They call it the city of dreams,
No.
the city of the mud hens.
This is the city where dreams die. The only people we've seen here are homeless people.
There's 3 yields,
Yeah.
3 yield bars.
Yield,
down
cock
here.
and ball, yield. What was the other one?
Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird. Yield. Horsecock? I don't know, dude. All
All
right.
right, cheers, man. Try to swirl yours, dude. I didn't really
It
get to
smells
mix
so
it.
much like piss.
It's gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. It's
Yeah.
gonna probably ruin our night. We're probably not gonna
No.
ruin dinner with our girlfriends.
No, it'll be
and
fine.
everything else.
It'll be fine. Don't be a pussy.
Cheers.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so ass. Oh god. That was the worst thing I've ever had.
It gave me goosebumps, dude.
Yeah, so
Gave me
let's rate that
goosebumps.
on fucking ways to kill yourself. That was so bad.
Yeah, but that was probably the worst shot I've had in a long, long time.
Yeah,
That
there's
does
there's
bring me
not
back.
much in Toledo, but I do know there's a rickety stool store and a strong rope store, and that's going to be our next stop after drinking that, because holy shit, that was so bad.
Yeah, it brings me back to college, dude. We were talking about when we used to do the power hours earlier today, which I completely forgot about. Chad, do you know? Comment down below if you know what a power hour is.
If you don't, that's gonna blow my. I thought that was just a part of growing up. And
I think it's just our generation, dude.
a brief 2-year window.
The new generations don't have an hour to give. They have 20 minutes to give, and then they're on TikTok. You know.
I definitely went through different phases, but 2 of my peak phases were Crystal Palace Deluxe and Brisk. half gallon Crystal Palace Deluxe and a little bottle of Brisk at the function, and the other one was a fifth of Canadian Club and a Coke at the party.
I remember both of those. One of my phases, I always mix it up, I feel like, at parties, but one of my phases freshman year was just Burnett's, man.
Oh,
just every flavor of Burnett's throughout the year. And then I remember one day we asked, it was when we were like freshmen, and we asked somebody to get it for us, and then we were like, just get us like some random flavors, and she came back with 4 half-gallons of sweet tea Burnett's, and it was the most disgusting thing that I've ever had to go through in my life.
The only time I really remember drinking Burnett's, me and my buddy Spencer, shout out Spencer, we went to spring break in Daytona Beach our senior year, and we drove down there, and all we came equipped with was a fifth of Jaeger and a half-gallon Burnett's, and we went down to the beach, we drove his car down there, and we just had the half-gallon in the trunk, and I was like, all right, let's get sauced. And I just drank like a quarter of a half-gallon of Burnett's, just piss warm as it could be. And I was like, partying. And then he didn't drink really at the time, so he was driving us back. And I was like, dude, we got to stop at Burger King. I need Burger King. And at the time, there was like the World Gymnastics Championship for high schoolers going on.
Of course.
And we stopped at this Burger King, and there's like 10 just like, at the time, high school babes in the Burger King. And I was like blacked out, and I was like, Spencer, I got this. And I pulled up, and I don't remember. This is all like relayed to me from Spencer, but I pulled up and I just spit some game, and I got like 3 of their numbers, got my Whopper, and I go outside. And I was like, dude, you're not going to believe this. He was like, dude, I fucking saw it. How'd you do that? And I was like, honestly, I don't know, but give me 1 second. I just projectile vomited like all over his car.
I've never seen you eat Burger King.
No, I don't. That was bad news.
That was the last one?
No, that was a bad trip. The only other thing from that trip that was kind of funny was we met some girls, and they were like, yeah, come to our place. We have like a hot tub, and we're all going to be drinking and hanging out. And we're like, yeah, fuck yeah. And Spencer was more attractive than me. I looked like kind of like a goober. But we were in the hot tub, and I was like pretty hammered, and everybody was pretty drunk. But this one girl was like, oh my God, this girl's so drunk, she'll fuck anything that has a dick. And I was like, I have a dick. And then everybody just went quiet, and she's like,
she's like, no, I won't.
No, I didn't.
I really take it back. I was lying.
Like, that was a joke. I was just fucking around. It just shot my confidence on me. I was like, we need to drive back to Michigan right now.
Bro, I never did that. Like, the people that were driving to Florida, I never did that one time, bro.
No,
like,
I mean,
the drive back, like, I remember hearing people in college, like, a 20-hour drive back after a bender weekend just sounds awful.
Dude, when we were driving down, I was ripping, I ripped the majority of the car ride. I bought like 5-hour energies, and I would just drink one like throughout, and Spencer slept for like 15 hours. But another one of my favorite memories, we stopped in Atlanta. I was such a fucking idiot back then. I was like 17, but we stopped in like the heart of Atlanta, the most hood spot you could have stopped in. And I go to this gas station, I'm getting some gas, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go in and grab a snack, like, do you want to go in? He's like, yeah, sure, I'll come in. And we go in, and he just locks his eyes on, remember one of those games where the gumball would fall down and you could hit it with a bat?
Yeah.
And then it would pop down. And he sees that, and he looks at me, and he goes, do you dare me to hit a home run? And everybody in there that I'm seeing, their pants are down to their knees, and they all have guns. I can clearly see like 5 Glocks. And I was like, Spencer, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
You need to not act like such a white fucking goober right now.
Yeah, man.
So
I don't know
anyways,
why. I don't know how we got down that path. I knew this episode was going to just take some squirrels.
There's going to be
as
some
they say
rambling.
at my job, like, sorry to squirrel, but, and then you just say something completely out of pocket that's non-related to the meeting that you're in. So sorry to squirrel chat, but we're going to get back to Toledo.
Here we go. Right
Joe's
here.
got his.
Woo.
Let's
Soul Sister?
Let's talk about our wines. Yeah, so we tried every wine. Yep. Quick cheers first.
It was big. It was a big warehouse that they had this event.
It was essentially like a big warehouse. I mean, it was nicer than that. They call it the Glass City Center. I think it's the Glass City Center. So it's like a like Joe said, it's a big warehouse. There's a lot of meeting rooms. It's like a banquet hall too. Like, they have everything there. It's huge.
I would assume most people can relate to this feeling when you you go to something while it's daylight out, and you're in there for 3 hours, give or take, and it's very fucking dark in there the entire time, and all you're doing is drinking, and then you leave, and it's still daylight out, and it just feels like,
fuck.
I messed up. Something's wrong right now.
Yeah, I still have the rest of the day to get through to, whatever. Our girlfriends just came back.
Chat just pulled up.
Chat is in the building.
Chat just pulled up, and
they
they're
brought their
hammering.
own wine glasses. We left you guys enough New Am for your own shooters.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you would like them.
I brought it. I New Ammed Chris. It's like icing somebody, but with New Am. He got ammed. Get ammed, bitch.
So yeah, we all just came back from the Glass City Wine Festival.
It was ratchet. There was a lot of people in there.
There's people twerking.
There was a lot of ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah, I saw people twerking.
People were twerking.
I will say we were in the lower 10 percentile of age.
And race.
Age and race, yeah. We were also the minorities there.
It was only 65-year-old black dudes.
And women.
And they were all suave. Wearing good-smelling cologne. They all smelled like Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah, they all smelled like Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. And I wanted a piece of that. I wanted a piece of So yeah, it was good. We got some
went
wine.
in there.
We fucking drank a lot of wine.
We've had a lot of wine today. And, this
wine a little, laugh a lot.
So we kind of Why don't you quit whining over
Shut
there,
the
dude?
fuck up, dude. Don't ever talk to me like that.
We tried most of them. Joe was like immediately like, I like this one and I'm gonna buy it. And then he found another one.
All the other ones were ass, dude. Chris was fucking gaslighting me. We would go up to this one. And it tasted like lighter fluid, and Chris was like, "Pretty good. I like this one." Felt like it gave me fucking AIDS.
Sorry, you're not a sommelier, dude.
I'm not. I like wine that tastes like candy.
You're more of a Somali gay.
You're fucking gay, dude. I'll kill you. Shut the fuck up. It took me a while to find the one that I liked.
I want to try yours and you try mine. How about that?
Well, I don't think I'll. So yeah, mine's called Soul Sisters. Chris is stealing Valor.
Soul Sister. No, I'm not drinking that one. The two I got. This one's white cranberry. The other one I got is Oorah.
Yeah, I got Hoorah.
Oorah.
Hoorah. He's fucking stealing Valor from the Navy SEALs.
But I'm not drinking that today. I'm drinking the white cranberry. Joe's got Sweet Soul Sister.
I like that. I like white cranberry.
They're both good.
Yeah,
both good.
mine's a little bit better.
Yours got a little tang afterwards.
Mine's got a little bit of flair to it.
So plans for the rest of the day. We did get a brunch before Bloody Mary's. Joe got a mimosa. That was okay.
Kind of a weird.
We are right next to King Tut. So Joe's
yeah.
kind of spooked that King Tut's gonna wake up in the middle of the night and come
Return the map. Yeah. No, we fucking the whole drive down. Marissa did research on places for brunch. We found no, I'm not blaming you. This was a fault on the establishment. She found the perfect place. All of the pictures that this place had on their website, it was stock full of eggs and bacon and breakfast foods. And it was rated #1 mimosa or fucking Bloody Mary place in the world. And then we get there, not a single breakfast food in sight.
Yeah.
All they had was
not
steak.
a single person inside, dude.
Nobody was there.
We got here we were like 10 minutes before they opened, and we drove around Toledo, and Joe was like, we drove through downtown, and I don't think I saw a single person.
Nobody's
I don't
here.
think I did either.
Nobody lives here. Nobody fucking is here.
Which I guess we can kind of get into the history of Toledo a little bit. And not to jump the gun on anything, but they did say
40%. It's like a max exodus.
Yeah, because once the manufacturing just became more like they don't need the canal or that river anymore.
Yeah.
So like
it was like they established everything on like we're gonna need canals and railroad tracks forever.
Yeah,
everybody's always gonna need Toledo.
Right, and then
they just fucking invented cars, and Toledo doesn't matter anymore. Mm-hmm. I think that they said the video that I sent you. I think it said the population went from. It was like 380,000 to like 250,000 in the last like 20 years.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was like
was it something like that? Like 130,000 people? Like
yeah,
something
it was
like
100.
that.
It was over 100,000 that left in like the span of like I don't know how long. 5
Which
years
it shows because 99% of the buildings here are abandoned.
Yeah,
We didn't see a single grocery store or convenience store.
Yeah, just a liquor store that doesn't have wine openers.
They had beef jerky. Shout out.
So yeah, what?
Yeah,
Joe
which
wants to talk
also-
a little bit about the War of Toledo.
Really quick though, I mean, I have another gripe with that place we got breakfast. I ordered just a simple steak, and they just doused it.
Yeah.
It was sopping
I
wet.
thought it was like a gravy, and I was like, Joe, what is that? He goes,
No, yeah, you know-
Oh yeah, yeah. This
Yeah,
one's not
from-
sexy steak; it's sloppy steak.
No, from Tim. It's a Tim Robinson sketch where he's like, what did he say? He's like, sloppy steaks, and they just poured water all over it. Yeah, they look like greasers, and they just dump water on their steaks. That's exactly what it was. Normally, they ask if you want A1 sauce, but instead they made an executive decision and
shots
just
out
put
of
an entire bottle of fucking A1 sauce on my steak.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, they didn't
Yeah.
have a lot of meat options for Joe's carnivore diet. I had a fat sandwich that it was pretty good.
It said explicitly you're gonna need 2 hands for that bad boy.
It did tell you. It warned you. You need 2 hands.
Warned
for
you.
this one.
It had a picture of skull
Whoa.
and crossbones.
Why are you
I
guys
don't
getting
fucking-
so close?
Yeah,
What's
Jesus
going
Christ!
on?
You guys should kiss.
I know.
So, oh my God, chat. Oh my God, chat. Something's going on off screen right now. So we'll just wrap. Okay, so we'll get into the War of Toledo. And once, Jesus Christ, Chris, tilt up the camera angle. So, anyways, we got brunch. Oh my God, my Alps are drying out. So we got brunch. We went to the wine fest. We're back at the hotel. Me and Chris carried everything, and then we're gonna fucking get dinner and bar hop. So we gotta wrap up the
All right,
episode.
close. Thank you. Love you guys.
No, so fuck this shit. Toledo in 1840 started getting colonized. It was a swamp. That's why they called it Frog City.
They did call it Frog
You
City.
guys didn't even know that. It was called
used to be a
Frog
swamp.
City.
And they couldn't build here for a while. That's why they had to wait. That's why it took a while for
They had to
Toledo
drain the
become
swamp.
whatever.
Drain the swamp. Drain
We also
the swamp. Yeah, we gotta drain the swamp.
Joe sent me like a bunch of videos to watch on Toledo, and one of them was an architecture video of this guy dissecting like the banks in Toledo, the library, the like schools, and he was like, no way anybody made this architecture. Like, it's way too old. There's no way somebody made this when the building was built. So it's not possible that this is even existing.
Marissa's seen a lot of these videos because I listen to a lot of them around her. But it's just like there's a bunch of YouTube videos that I'll watch, and it's a slideshow of different pictures of old buildings from like 1890, and they'll just pull it up and be like, "Look at how big this building is. It looks so old. There's no way they fucking built this." You know who did? Giants 500 years ago, and then we just inherited it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck it. Honestly,
yeah. Had to
dude,
be
there's
giants
no way
putting those blocks up there because they didn't have hoisting mechanisms.
There's not much of an argument you can make for it because there's no proof, but there is no way that they built these huge fucking buildings on top of just drained swampland. How do you even drain a swamp?
Ask Trump.
Yeah, it's by fucking firing Gavin Newsom. Bitch, we're going to get political on this episode. Fuck AOC. Fuck Gavin Newsom. I'm getting political.
Fuck Mojo. Fuck Mojo in the
Netanyahu?
morning.
No, I'm not going to go against the Jews right now. But
So War on Toledo. Let's talk about the important stuff.
So-
which I thought the funny. All right, you go first, and then I'll say what I think is funny.
it was a clerical error. It was just literally the way that they decided the border between Michigan and Ohio just depended on which document you were looking at.
Yeah.
And Ohio was like, we like this one that makes it
That
further
gives us
up. And
more,
Michigan
yeah.
was like, wait, what about this one that says it's further down? And then they just beefed about it for, what was it, like 7 years or something?
But it got to the point where they had military.
Yeah, they both had like
involvement, yeah.
military, and they would both try and hold court or try and make governmental decisions there, and then the other militia would pull up and be like, bitch.
Yeah, so
You gotta
that's
fucking
the
leave
one
Toledo.
part I wanted to ask you about was like Toledo during that time that it was unclaimed. Was there no laws in Toledo? Was it just a?
So
How did that work?
The way the video laid it out was the citizens of Toledo were just loyal to whoever they thought was stronger at the time.
Okay.
So they were just flip-flopping back and
Yeah,
forth. If
they're
like Ohio had more
bandwagoners.
people there, they were like,
Whoever's football
Yeah.
team was better.
pretty much, yeah.
Which is how it feels here. Like there's people in Lions hats, there's people in Browns hats, there's people in Bengals hats. Like
Well, yeah,
that's how it feels here.
We were talking about that though because Cleveland is further away, but it's like the closest Ohio city with a sports team.
Right. So it's
the Lions are closer, but it's across state lines. I think if you live in Toledo and you're a Lions fan, I don't fuck you.
Yeah, I don't want
I don't
you to
want
be a
you.
Lions fan.
Because you live in Ohio.
We don't claim you.
You should fucking be an Ohio sports fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you wanted to be in the Motor City, you should have stood up when the Toledo War was happening.
Facts, bro. Facts, dude.
You
And
should've-
they call so they
yeah.
called that shit the Toledo Strip, and they really both sides really wanted it, even though it was like shitty swampland, because of the access to the Erie Canal that they built in like the 1820s.
That's
or whatever.
what it was all about, was the water.
Because they thought
yeah.
that, dude, they were so fucking stupid back then. They thought that, like, people shipping shit from, like, Milwaukee, and they were like, that shit's going to go to Buffalo. They're going to have to stop over here and buy shit. Toledo
Yeah.
based their entire economy off of stuff that is so archaic and useless now.
Yeah, which
They're
is why
like,
everyone left.
we're going to be the hub of railroad tracks and canals. And then it turned 1960, and they're fucking useless. And that's why nobody lives here anymore.
Yeah, so it's been going great. We still have a dinner. We got to the hotel. They were like, yeah, the rooftop bar that you were like really excited about is closed, and you can't go there. So now we have to figure out where we're going to go to dinner.
The biggest reason why we chose this hotel was for the rooftop bar.
Yeah, true.
Nope.
So now we got to find. Hopefully, our girlfriends did that and figured out where we're gonna get dinner.
What are they doing right now?
But
Oh yeah.
but that's basically a wrap on Toledo. I mean, we
Well,
got the rest
so
of the day.
we were talking about Frog City. It was called Frog City because of the swamp,
yeah.
and then it was called Glass City because they had a
Biggest
huge
manufacturer of glass.
natural gas deposit.
Which
that-
pisses me off because when you come here, there's no glass. There's like not a lot of glass compared to most cities. Like Detroit has more glass than Toledo, which I know it's a bigger city.
Well, it's like manufacturing glass. Like I don't. It's not. The city's not made out of glass.
I won't call it Glass City if there's no building that I'm gonna look at and be like, wow, that's a lot of glass. Like that one, the one you can see in frame right behind Joe, like that is a decent amount of glass.
It's a fine amount of glass. I wouldn't say it's a lot of glass.
But most of it's like there's a lot of brick. Like that one over there. Like a lot of them are a lot of brick. Oh, that's all I gotta say. Too much brick in Toledo for
Brick
glass
City.
to be called glass. Yeah, it should be called Brick City.
Yeah.
It should be called Shit City.
Dude, this fucking hotel room's been shit city. Me and Chris just tag teamed the toilet about an hour.
So, anything else on Toledo? Anything else?
No.
Well, that was also the one thing I have one more, or I guess two more things to say. The funniest part about like researching and learning about the history of Toledo to me was that all of the people from Toledo that were commenting on the videos of like how Toledo got claimed by Ohio, they were all like, I grew up in Toledo my whole life, and they told me that it was because Ohio lost the war, so they had to claim Toledo because Toledo was so shitty.
Sucks.
And then
We didn't even finish the fucking story. So the way it
Yeah,
ended was
yeah,
both
Andrew
both
Jackson.
teams had, or both the sides had fucking militias defending like or trying to capture Toledo, and Andrew Jackson was like, we gotta fucking figure this out. So Ohio, you get Toledo. Michigan, you get the UP.
right, which dub
Worked out in the end because there was a lot of
dub city for
like
Michigan.
iron and shit that we
Yeah, they thought the UP was pointless, but it turns out there's lots of shit.
kind of is pointless.
There's shit up there.
There's some shit up
I
there.
think they said they found some oil up there or something.
Yeah, they found some. Whatever.
Definitely animals.
We
up
didn't
there.
need this place.
My
honestly.
grandpa shot a bear up there, so
Why?
that's hanging in their garage.
Was he hunting for bear?
Yeah. He was just like bow
Can you
hunting.
hunt for bear?
Yeah,
he was bow hunting?
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
That's sketchy as fuck.
Bow
How?
hunting in the
How
UP?
many bows did it, or how many arrows did it
I
take?
have no clue.
Dude,
I
because
just
bow
know he
hunting,
killed
you
a
have to
bear
be
with a
close.
bow. I know he killed a bear with a bow, and it's hanging in their garage. But it was hanging in their garage, and then they.
Is he alive?
No, he's passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he, it's okay. They told me he had colon cancer and he had 3 months to live, and then he lived for like 5 years after. So it's sort of like when
So
you're in
they're
that boat,
fucking
it's just
liars.
house money. It's straight house money.
Were they lying?
I mean, I feel like they always err on the side of caution with that shit. They're like, hey, you probably have 3 months, and then like if you live longer, you're just like happy to be there, you know.
That is crazy to me though, because a bow you have to be in a pretty close.
I could be
proximity.
wrong. I just know that he had a
I don't
bear.
think you can kill
He
a
had a
bear with a
bear hanging in their garage, and then listen how crazy this is. They left their garage open to like run down the street to a store or something, and some kid ran in,
Stole the bear?
and stole it. Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
that was the only thing that they took. There was
Dude.
like he had so much like expensive, nice shit in the garage, and they took the bear.
I would. I just watched The Revenant. Have you seen that?
Yes, great.
I
movie.
just rewatched it. Oh my god, dude, they did such a good job. I think that movie does the best job of any movie of accurately portraying how fucked up you would be.
Yeah.
And they didn't make him like some badass hero.
Right.
He got destroyed by that bear.
Yeah.
And like his true struggle against it, I think that was just such a good depiction of it. I love that movie.
Yeah.
And dude, the part where the guys is the other guy what's his name? Tom Hardy? Is that who it is?
No.
Wait, who's the other guy? Like the bad guy?
I don't know his name.
That's not Hardy?
I
thought it was.
I'm really
but
bad with actors' names.
That scene though cracks me up when
Therese, can you look up the cast of The Revenant?
Who's the bad guy in The Revenant? But that scene cracks me up though, where like Leo's just holding on to dear life, and this guy clearly wants him dead so bad so he can just get back. And the other guy's like, I don't think we should leave him. And he's like, all right, let's give him a burial then. And he just drags his limp body like 40 yards. That's what I said.
Yeah, just
That's what I said. It was Tom Hardy. Hell yeah, I was right. Vindicated. But he just. No, it's Tom Hardy.
It is Tom Hardy.
But he just drags his like limp body 40 yards. He's like, let's give him a proper burial. Then he just starts shoveling dirt in his head. And he's like paralyzed.
That's a good movie, bro.
Oh yeah.
So I guess that leads us very well into an old segment that we thought we'd bring back for episode 30. Digesting Cora, man.
You guys
and I got a
missed
random email, which kind of was, I had nothing to talk about really. I was just like, I've been running. We've been skinny. We got one more week in the weight loss competition. 5Ks next week. We didn't mention that. We'll be recording. That'll be in the next episode.
Yeah. Just quick, pretty much final update. I mean, we can give one more, but I'm down. As of today, I'm down. Fuck, what even is that? I'm down 27 pounds, 27.4 pounds.
27?
My first weigh-in at the New Year is 193.8, and I just weighed in 166.6. So actually, that's, what is that, 27.2?
Damn, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm down 25 and a half.
Oh, so I'm better than you?
You could say. So since in the challenge, Joe is technically 0.02% body fat, which you shout out to us. We're both 10% body fat, man. That's awesome.
The challenge pissed me off, though.
It's only been 2 months. It's only been 2 months.
I should have weighed in at the beginning. I texted in the chat, and I was like, can I use my original weigh-in? Because the challenge started like 5 days after I started carnivore, and everybody was like, no, you're a fucking cheater. Fuck you. Right. And now people are drinking like fucking ancient Chinese medicine teas that make them shit their fucking brains out to lose a bunch of weight. And I'm the cheater. Everybody, dude, people are like not eating for 3 days.
Yeah, it's messed up. I thought I was gonna have a chance to win. I would have to lose like 5 pounds this week. So it's basically this one guy who's been water fasting a lot is at like 12%. Joe and I are at 10.5%. Joe's gonna go for it. He's gonna shoot for it. I gotta work travel on Thursday right before the final weigh-in, so I'm sort of like, I'll still try to lose a pound this week, but I'm not gonna go for the win. I was gonna water fast, sauna, 48 hours, all that shit, but now I'm like, I'm just gonna try to lose a pound and move on with my life.
Either way, though, like Chris said, I mean, the amount of weight that we have lost in this time span is just a testament to our willpower and just. I mean, dude, it is a miracle that our bodies can withstand what we've done to them.
Well, no, I mean, it's just props to us, man.
No, that is so crazy, bro.
It's all mental to me.
Dude, we've both lost about 25 pounds in 2 months.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
8 weeks, how many pounds a week is that? It's almost 2-3 pounds a week, right?
I'm not fucking doing that math. But anyways, digesting Cora.
So I want to start with the here's the question. There's one that I actually got from the email, but the one that I want to discuss first is what animal do you think that both of us could overcome as a team?
Is it like easily, or we're both like, does it count if we're both barely scraping by to life after the fact?
We both have to be alive, and we both have to at least be able to move in a wheelchair.
Did you make that stipulation, or did they?
Yeah, I'm just making up on the spot.
We both have to be able to move in a wheelchair after.
You have to like be able to live a life after.
We talked about this with the hippo way back in where I was like, I just jump on its back.
Yeah.
It's a good question. I would assume we're both thinking of.
Let's start with the bear.
No.
Yes or no?
Out.
Well,
so the only thing that we could have on a bear is you've heard the old cliche
I
of if
think
it's
we
brown, lay down. If it's black, attack.
Yeah.
So Leo didn't know that he should have laid down because you know how when he laid
Yeah.
down in Revenant, it stopped attacking him.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He should have known that because he was fucking Native American girl.
Yeah. Yeah. True. He should have just asked.
Mm-hmm. He should have asked.
known.
He's an idiot.
Should have been done.
Also, why was he by himself?
Right.
Why
I
was
agree.
he?
I
But
agree.
okay, back to the question. I think that we
What
need
about a giraffe? Let's just,
Well,
what if
giraffe's
I do? What
easy.
if I just
Giraffe's
list
easy.
animals and you say yes or no?
Well, have you ever seen those videos of the giraffes where it looks like a emo dude at a screamo concert? These whip their head. That's how they attack things. If I got hit with a giraffe noggin one time, I'm probably dead. So I
Yeah,
do,
but if you
Well,
take
but how
out
would
one
we-
knee, I take out another knee. What the hell?
but how are we
going
gonna take out a knee?
Diving like a football tackle,
But
hawk roll tackle.
I think that giraffe knees are inverted, almost like a flamingo.
Dude, I could take that shit out. It's like a tree branch.
But I
That shit
think
would
that they're
snap.
meant to go backwards like a flamingo. So you don't. I don't know. Maybe.
I think giraffe. We got. I think.
What are other?
What's like the
animals?
most intense animal? What about a gorilla?
Lion.
What about a gorilla?
Gorilla's out.
You don't think both
Dude,
of us? though?
orangutans kill people.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
like bitch monkeys.
What did you say before that though?
Lions, obviously, they would
No.
kill us.
What about a rhino?
Dude, real question. Do you think if a really pissed off pit bull came at us, do you think we could
Yes,
get that?
yes.
Chris, bro.
Both of us, yes, because it can only bite one person at a time, so we'd be fine.
What would the other person do, though? Dude, their
Stab it.
necks are so thick.
Punch
Stab
it,
with what?
punch it.
Kidney shot, kidney shot.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Literally,
know.
I would.
You
punch
played
the
Black
shit out
Ops
of it.
1, right?
Yeah.
You know, like all those
Yes,
missions where the dogs are up and you're like,
yes, yes.
But dude, do you think pit bulls' necks are so thick? I don't know if I would have the strength to turn
Well,
its
there's
neck.
definitely animals bigger than a pit bull that we could mend off. So
Yeah, dude, I don't know because there's weird shit like that with like.
I'm thinking.
I
through
mean,
the zoo
dogs are
animal.
like wolves are weird because they're so much smaller than us that you would think it would be light work. But obviously,
about a
have you seen the
zebra?
movie The Gray?
What? Yeah.
Where they're out, like their plane crashes, and like
Yeah.
it's a pack of wolves.
Yeah.
See, like you would
Wolves,
think
a-
if it was
a pack,
one on one
no
with a
way.
wolf.
One on one, yes.
Well, but
Pack,
they had
no
a pack.
way.
They had a bunch of people.
No way. Did you ever see that movie that what was it called? They get stuck on a chairlift.
Oh yeah, and the
then
girl
there's
peed and
all
she
the
got like
wolves
stuck
on
to it.
below it, yeah.
Yeah, and they like dropped down. That's a weird Netflix movie.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that
I
shit's
forget
called.
what it's called, like
But
Lift or
so,
something.
dude, that shit's a good point though because wolves and dogs seem like they would be easy to kill. They're probably not.
Yeah,
And
but in
see, dude,
packs,
same
we're not
thing,
talking
like-
about packs.
Dude, think about like with even a cat. The weird thing is like if I went to kill a cat, I wouldn't, chat. I wouldn't. But if a cat was attacking me and I tried killing it, but it was like scratching me and biting me, I'd probably have a tough time, even though it weighed like 15 pounds. You know what I mean?
I agree. I just saw this. I was like going down a rabbit hole yesterday of people that were trying to give their cats baths in their kitchen sink, and it was like attacking them.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like the naked cats, and I was like, I wouldn't want that. I would literally like
Dude,
slam this
The
thing.
naked cat, like the huge
Yes,
ones. Yeah.
yeah.
Mancoons.
Yeah, they look like capybaras. Have you ever seen a
Yeah.
capybara?
Dude, I fucking love. I was drinking the capybara beers yesterday. I love capybaras, but dude, Marissa used to have scratches all down her back from when we were giving Kitna a bath, and Marissa was like over the bath trying to bathe her, and Kitna freaked out, and she somehow like jumped on Marissa's back, and she was trying so hard to get out. She was just like raking on Marissa's back, like scratched
Jeez,
the
man.
fuck out of it. But I think that shit's super interesting because even insects. Do you have a like bug phobia? Or if you see a spider in your apartment, you're just like, doink, done.
I'm like, I don't. It depends how big.
If a centipede.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, that shit.
can't really do much to me.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
Can't do
I
much.
know.
But if it's
know.
like a thick, hairy spider, no.
I know that it's
But a
harmless.
thin spider, yes.
I know that it's harmless, but like, dude, we just did this 2 weeks ago. There was a spider on the ceiling. Marissa got up, couldn't do it. And I was like, fine, I'll do it. And I get up there, and I'm staring at this thing for about 30 seconds. And then I just pussied out, and I got down. And I was like, you have to do it. And Marissa got up there and killed it. I can't. Dude, bugs are my kryptonite.
I don't know. To wrap this question up,
So anyways,
I
what
would
could we
say-
kill? I would say, centipede, I guess.
I would say highest thing I'm thinking of is like, I personally think yes, giraffe.
I think we could do like a Scottish Terrier.
You're like going to dogs, Mike Vick.
We could
but
kill a capybara.
I would say giraffe, potentially rhino.
Hell no.
Potentially
Are rhinos still alive? Is that still
rhino.
an animal
Dude, I'm
that's around?
thinking two. Yeah, I think they're still.
Therese,
around.
can you look up if rhinos still exist in the
Rhinos
wild?
are for sure still out there. They still exist.
Dude,
yeah,
it's
for sure.
Well,
what I'm saying.
but like I'm talking about like in the wild,
Yeah, they are. They're
Yeah.
endangered.
They
I'm
are
gonna kill the
endangered.
rest of them because we shouldn't have that.
What
shit.
do you guys think is the biggest animal we could fight,
No, like
and win?
Be
that you could be.
overcome, and not be in a wheelchair?
no, be in a wheelchair.
I think like
but be able to
giraffe
use
is
it.
good. I think giraffe.
You couldn't be a giraffe.
I
Dude,
think we
giraffes
could
whip
do
their
giraffe.
necks around. They fuck you up. Chris said ape,
I
but
think
like,
we're also discounting survival of the fittest. Which
The
we
fuck?
we have lost, and animals have not lost.
Charles Darwin. What do you mean we lost? We run the
What do
planet.
you mean?
No.
No, I
And
think
you guys-
I think you're not thinking. I think
You're
not
forgetting.
thinking about.
We're
brain.
stupid.
Humans
We're
are
the-
so stupid.
No,
No.
you're not thinking about brains. We could be smart.
All right, chat.
Joe
We-
holds onto a leg. I
have a
punch the
lib.
head 10 times. We're
Yeah,
fine.
we got lib talking over here.
Yeah,
No,
we have
we're-
animal.
all right,
pro.
okay.
Be something at least
Chat.
the size.
We have two libs in the
Alright.
peanut gallery talking some bullshit over there.
Yeah.
I could kill any animal on the planet. I could
Facts.
kill a fucking great, dude. Whale. I would, dude. They're survival. I
Most
I have
monkeys.
guns. I could get a gun.
Most
and a knife.
monkeys. No tiger.
Are you talking bare hands, fisticuffs?
Yes, bare
Dude,
hands.
I could just. I'll get a gun.
Giraffe, yes. Rhino,
I'll
maybe.
3D.
Hippo, probably not.
Hell no.
Um,
Those are so dangerous.
I know.
What's
they
that
got
shit called where you
choppers.
can just print a gun?
With no guns involved, I would say.
Yeah, I'll 3D print a gun and shoot it in the head.
I would say.
Who's stupid now? Who's stupid now?
I don't think they would like that.
Obviously,
I
they wouldn't like it.
think-
Dude, there was a story about this Eskimo lady that lived in Canada, and she had like an old single shot pistol, and she was out trapping because that's how they live up there, I guess. And a great like brown bear tried attacking her, and she one shotted it in the head.
What
in
about
the
a-
exact kill shot spot right between the eyes.
That's beautiful. That's how you draw it up. What about like polar bears? I know polar bears are super dangerous, but
Mm-hmm.
what about like sea lions and what do they call them? Seals and shit.
Dude,
I bet we
seals are
could.
fucking losers.
Seals would be the closest one.
Well,
dude.
is it?
Seals would be the closest one where like I think that'd be like the hardest fight between
You catch
me
us
and you and a
episode
seal.
3. We looked like it,
Yeah,
but
we did look like seals.
are we
back
talking
in the day.
water or on land?
Like on ice in the water. Like they can go in and come back out, but we would stay on the ice. That's what I picture.
Okay. We're just piecing up this it's like rock'em.
It can jump out at us, but
What's
like-
that shit called? Like the gopher game? Like every time they pop up, we're
yeah,
you sock it.
yeah, yeah. And meanwhile, like we have this whole conversation. Joe and I would for sure run away in any of these situations.
Dude, I don't even know if I could beat like a person in a fight.
we have like no time left, but
How long have we been going?
45.
All
but
right, yeah.
but I was
Chris's last question.
yeah, the last digesting Cora. Our girlfriends are like, we need to go to dinner, but they definitely don't have a place picked out.
Make
so-
out more.
We do.
Go ahead and kiss.
The last question though is if you were to eat 5 eggs in one day, not one day, every single day of your life. This is a question that came up on my email. It said, I've been eating 5 or 6 eggs every single day for 20 years. What is that
For
healthy?
20 years.
Or is that bad for me? And he goes, my doctor said it's fine and I have no like bad tests or whatever.
You know why I know it's not bad for him?
Why?
He's been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah, true. And also, like, if you had nothing else to live off of, I was thinking about that too. Like,
Well, where is he getting that many eggs?
I mean, dude, you could literally
You-
buy eggs are cheap.
Well, how long are eggs
That's
good
a-
for? Eggs are not cheap.
Eggs are cheap.
Eggs are expensive.
Okay,
But how
what
long
are you
how
eating?
long are eggs
well,
good
let me
for?
go. Let's go over this. What are you guys eating for breakfast that's cheaper than eggs?
I don't eat
If you had 5 eggs,
Oatmeal.
okay, oatmeal. I'll
Oatmeal
accept.
is super cheap.
Oatmeal, I'll accept. That's one of the only
Cereal's
things.
cheaper than eggs.
No, it's not.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Eggs is
It's the
more
same
expensive
price.
than
It's the
cereal.
same price.
No, it's not.
Eggs before they were expensive.
A box of cereal is $5. A fucking jug of milk, whatever you call it, gallon of milk is $3.
I don't
And that
think
could
eggs
feed
are that
you-
expensive, bro.
Mm,
Eggs
fuck
are like
you.
$5 and you get
I'm getting chastised
four,
right
four
now.
meals out of it. So what else are you buying for $5 where you get 4 meals?
Pasture raised.
Okay, well I'm not buying those.
I don't care if
I actually do buy organic, cage free, but
Stupid. I don't care. I would prefer my eggs
taste
to
better.
grow up in a cage and never see the sunlight.
texture is.
I want all chickens to live in a
I don't
cage.
care about the quality of the eggs. My question is it good? Is it bad?
No, it's fine.
I think it's fine too.
No,
Like it's
I actually
natural.
had that, Marissa.
It's Whole Foods. It's good.
Marissa made
whatever.
like 20 hard-boiled eggs the other day, and dude, don't step in front. What are you? You're stepping on the cord of my mic. Oh my god! But
Chad?
Marissa made 20. All right, guys, don't flirt with my girlfriend, please. Don't DM her. But fiance. Marissa made 20 hard-boiled eggs the other day, and in a moment of weakness, when I came home from the bar drunk, I ate 8 hard-boiled eggs.
8. Do you remember when we moved in, or you didn't live with us, but when I moved into that apartment, Northwest Apartments at Central, and it was the first week, and Cal was like trying to cook his first meal ever, and he made like 20 eggs in a pan and then dropped them off at the DZ house and was like,
Yeah.
I made these for you.
He was
And
trying to be their
everybody
sweetheart.
was like, what the
made
fuck
them
is
eggs?
this? He
Yeah.
he cracked all
He was trying to
20
be their
eggs.
sweetheart.
He cracked all 20
And
eggs.
eggs was the
Or
route.
it was probably, I think it was like the 18 pack or whatever.
Yeah.
He cracked all of them
Poor
in
guy.
a pan and then scrambled it all in the pan. And it was the fullest pan of eggs I've ever seen. And then he like literally set a plate. So it was me, Nick, Tyler, Chase, and Cal living together. And he set a
didn't fuck
plate
with him back
outside
then.
of
I didn't get
every
invited.
single person's bedroom. That was like 2 eggs. And then he took some to the DZ house and was like, I made you guys these.
Remember
And I
when
was
we
like,
were
"That
all at
is
your parents'
crazy."
house and he drove that PT Cruiser and we went outside hammered at like 2
Yeah.
a.m. and we put mayonnaise all over his car?
Dude, it wasn't just mayo. It was like mayo, tomato soup, like
Wait,
all of
who?
this shit.
Cal. My favorite Cal story is we were all hungover and we went to this diner to go get breakfast and I got one of the like a classic breakfast skillet, but I was super hungover and so I only ate like a little bit of mine. Cal scarfs down his entire skillet in like 4 minutes and then he goes to the bathroom and he just throws it all up and he comes back from the bathroom and sees I barely touched mine. He goes, "You gonna eat that?" And I was like, "No, I guess you can have it." And they just ate all mine because he just evacuated the entirety of his.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
So, episode 30, man, we did it.
We love
Toledo.
you. We finally made it to Toledo. Shout out our girlfriends for
Yeah.
tagging along.
Can you see- is
welcome.
Marissa
First,
in
this is
frame?
first time in frame, dude. First time our
Let's go.
GFs are in frame. They've been helping us a lot with recording, so we really appreciate them.
They didn't do shit today.
Going to treat them to a nice
We
dinner.
did this. We
Go.
built this.
Going to treat
Credit
them
where
to a
credit's
nice
due, man.
dinner
This is a
that,
man's
hopefully
job.
they picked out. But no, we love you. Again, put us on your TVs. Forget about us. We're at the hotel. We're about to put us on TV and then leave and go to dinner. So we're going to have all the episodes ripping while we're gone. But no, we love you. We've been running. We're going to shave like 10, 15 more pounds each. And we're going to be fucking cut
What?
for the rest of our lives.
10 to 15 is
I don't know.
Absurd. Absurd.
I would.
All right, I'll
I'd be
do it.
151
Maybe-
pounds.
What's your end goal?
160.
So you're 6 pounds away?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm probably like 15 pounds away. So
And
with
it-
all the
honestly,
shit I've
you know
drank
what
this week,
really pisses me off? I get it. Chris is about 5 inches taller than me. I'll give it to him. He weighs 50 pounds more than me. I feel like we should look more similar. Chris looks so skinny, and I have tits.
I don't
still.
look skinny.
You do, and I have a gut.
You just can't see, bro. We look the same.
That was fucked up, dude.
You're so
Chastise Chris for being ableist.
You're way skinnier than I am.
Facts. I just did this
You're
for
like
a compliment.
your legs
I
are
just
way
fished
skinnier.
Chris into. Well,
your legs
no,
are way
my legs
skinnier.
are jacked.
Your torso is way skinnier.
Just fished Chris into giving me a
And
compliment.
your chest
Thank you,
is way
Chris.
smaller, and your shoulders are way smaller.
Is that still a compliment?
Well,
Chris, did you-
again, 5K next week, sub 30 inbound.
Chris, did you hear this joke earlier about the guy that walked into a bar?
Maybe.
So he walks into a bar. He sits down. He has a bartender for a whiskey soda. Fuck. Whiskey Coke. And the bartender slaps down an apple. He takes a bite. And he goes, "Oh my God, that's the best whiskey I've ever had." The bartender's like, "Turn it around." He takes another bite. And he goes, "Oh my God, that's the best Coke I've ever had." And the bartender's like, "I know." And he goes, "All right, how about a vodka soda?" Bartender slaps down another apple. The guy goes, "All right." Takes a bite. He goes, "That's the best vodka I've ever had." Bartender goes, "Turn it around." He takes another bite and he goes, "That's the best soda I've ever had. Oh my God, what's going on here?" And the bartender goes, "I can make whatever you want, man. Just let me know." And the guy goes, "How about some pussy?" And the bartender slaps down another apple. The guy takes a bite and he goes, "Oh, what the fuck? That tastes like shit." And the bartender goes, "Oh my God, you gotta turn it around." Cooking up in the lab like I was Walter White.
Because he asked for pussy, but he ate the wrong side. So it's episode 30. Love you, chat. We'll see you guys later.
I'm the king
Love you.
of the